passes to Wembanyama. Haywood with a screen on White. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he's good on the three ball. He's got 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win a game. And they've made adjustments since the break.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Collins. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Sharp against White. Good work defensively by Fox.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Moore passes to White. The kick out to Rose. From the high post. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 13.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Sharp. Misses the three. And here now the Kings. They're on a 14-5 run here. White down low. Defended by Sharp. From downtown. Drops in the train. And the Kings lead by 9.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and league broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would make you have professional basketball.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And Fox gets it to go. Here's Moore. He's got 11. And the rejection by Collins. In transition, here come the Spurs. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
White looking around. Rose a screen on Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Rose.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Fox a screen on White. Sharp knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. Pass to Rose. More with it. Haywood covering. Small. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 4.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Sharp with it. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Sacramento, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First one falls for Green. He's checked in for more. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Bremer. He's got 11. Pass to Sharp. Inside. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Rose. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Smalls, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Bremer passes to Wembanyama. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Kings. Rose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Green. Rose sets the screen for Green. And the 3 ball is good. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Haywood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the rejection by Collins. Pass to Haywood, spins. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in.
What's up?
That free throw good from Haywood. Kings leading now by 3. Outside, Green. Rose sets the screen for Green. And Rose throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the middle, here's Bremer, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Green deciding where to go with it. Over Bremer. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
1:52 left here in the third quarter. Haywood kicks to Collins. Haywood, the pass to Sharp. Pass to Bremer. Bangs home the trifecta. Bremer's got 16.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Now here's Green. D right on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2. Green.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings making a change here. Hart's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Rebs checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Bremer. He's got 16. Such a wide open look. He's got 18.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Green, no luck.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Sharp, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Green. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Rebound, San Antonio. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rose finds Green. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the floater. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Kings ahead, leading by just 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Bell, and it's Joseph in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Moore in the corner. Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Bremer. Pass to Page. Outside, Fox. Here's the three. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
From deep. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Pass to Bremer. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Bremer. Fades. Rebounded by Bell. Joseph, the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Joseph. The shot from the low post is good. And the Kings lead by 5.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Bremer passes to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Webb's checked in for San Antonio.
First substitution, number 23, Darryl Webb.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Good work defensively by Fox. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Webb. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Webb's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. The Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that game against the Knicks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The King shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Joseph with a screen on Fox. To stop the run. Buries it from 3-point range. 24 points for him.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
To Webb. Over more. And it's San Antonio with another. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Joseph with a screen on Fox. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Stepping to the free throw line for the Spurs. Sharp. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Sacramento making some changes. Rose comes in for Bell, and it's White in for Joseph. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Haywood comes in for Well. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Rose, a screen on Fox. Hands it from downtown. 30 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Sharp. Haywood with the ball. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside Collins. Haywood against Rose. Sharp on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. It's White on the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Kings lead by 4.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now Wesley to the left wing. Pass to Sharp. Haywood against Moore. Haywood gets the bucket. Haywood's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Lots of room. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. To take the lead, Haywood gets the bucket. Haywood's got 28.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Moore finds White. To the wing right side. Pulls it from 20. Again, Sacramento.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
San Antonio's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Green, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Benyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Rose dishes to Green. Morris checked in for Green.
First team foul. In for your Kings. Number 8.
line. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead. And San Antonio shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Haywood. They set the pick. Clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Stolen by Haywood. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's picked off. It's White on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama left side. And they get it. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
They set the pick. The 3. And Rose throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Sharp. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Sharp's got 20 points.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Collins. Here's Haywood. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
That free throw good from Haywood.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Moore against Haywood. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. 37 points for him.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
There's a good screen. And he banks in the layup. Haywood's got 33 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Kings moving the ball around. Rose, no good. San Antonio trailing here. To the right side. There's a screen by Collins. Fox gets to Haywood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Moore. For the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. .50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sharp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first, and that brings them within 2. And so he makes both from the line. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside, White, the trade, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Wembanyama. Second chance shot. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. Now here's Moore. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Moore taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Timeout, Sacramento. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter David Aldridge and our analysts Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for our player of the game.